Kokori, former Secretary General of the National Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG, has accused ex-President Goodluck Jonathan of failing to create a path for the emergence of an Igbo president. In an interview with Sunday Sun, Kokori said the Igbo believed in Jonathan but he failed them. He called for the continuation of zoning the presidency between the North and South. The Igbo believed so much in President Goodluck Jonathan, but Jonathan was so weak that he could not influence anything for them. So that is what killed them. If not, the Igbo deserve to be president, Kokori said. In today's Nigeria, if you cannot win the PDP or APC ticket, forget it, because these are the only two parties through which the president can emerge. It will be difficult for an Igbo to win APC nomination because they are not APC. The Igbo just like the South PDP have, and if it is so, they must fight to get the PDP ticket. After all their governors are PDP. For now, I only pray for the Igbo. If they can get it, fine. Speaking on corruption, Kokori said Nigeria will be better if the judiciary and the Nigeria police force are rid of the social vice. While lamenting the spate of corruption in the country, Kokori said he is ashamed that God created him in Nigeria. He added that gone are the days when the judiciary was the last hope of the common man, alleging that there is no more justice in Nigeria. Our judiciary? Judiciary is one of the problems we have in this country. Elections are bought in this country and the judiciary is one of our problems, and the police force, Kokori said. If those two institutions are okay, Nigeria will just fly. There's so much corruption in the Nigerian judiciary and the police force, and these are the two institutions that hold a country. When the police can't protect you, when the judiciary can't protect you unless you have money to buy judgment, to buy everything, it is sad that we no longer have a judiciary, one that you will be proud of. That judiciary that prizes itself as the last hope of the masses is no longer there. All that ended in the Eshus, Udomas, Uputas, and so on and so forth. The ones we have now are all billionaires. There is no justice in Nigeria again. Forget what you hear and that is so worrisome. Forget all that they have been saying. Forget the way they try to hype themselves. But all those are stories, and this is very, very worrisome. So speaking on the judiciary, or about the judiciary, is something that is really called for worry, honestly, because one thing is that the whole world is hearing all of this, is all the statements, all the comments being made by people, and you can't blame people for that, because they are speaking from their minds, they are speaking what is happening. And for people who are on ground to be buttressing the fact that, okay, this is happening, it's really sent a wrong signal, and yet it depicts us and it demeans us as a people. But you can't blame people, because you can't just be suffering and smiling. You cannot just look the other way, and meanwhile things are not working well, and you continue to say everything is fine. No, by default you will just have to vent out all everything that you've experienced, or everything that is in you that you know that is not right in the country. So, with that being said, one thing again, this issue of a Igbo presidency, now blaming Goodluck Jonathan, they all have their blames. The question now is that, and I will continue to say it for as many that care to listen. Now we have a northern president. Tell me of what use is he to them? Because the reason why these people are just clamoring for all of this is they are not talking about good governance. Recently, we just heard from Weda Ohaneze saying that a Igbo presidency is going to change the way things are being done in this country. Don't forget that Igbos have been part of the government in this country right from time immemorial. During Obasanjo time, and during the PDP era, we had Igbo who were uh, um, mounting the position of the Senate. We had them. So does it mean they couldn't even do much? Even we remember, is it Pius and Ken Nnamani, if I'm not mistaken. So what did they do? So does it mean at that level they could not even change things for the better? And at the end of the day, it has to be when you become the president. Now, we've had all manner of people who have been president. Goodluck Jonathan was the president. Tell me whether the people from that region, whether they gained anything, not to talk of Nigeria as a whole, whether we gain or we experience dramatic developments in the country as a country, whether we do enjoy anything. Forget all of those ones that are sycophants. What we usually have, they are sycophants that will be around them, that they will be giving them position, appointing them to one ministry or the other. That is all about what they are talking about. It is not good governance. It is not all about good governance. And unfortunately, Buhari himself told us that everything will be a thing of the past. Things will come, he was going to change the narratives. There will be change. There will be change from the way we are doing things in an abnormal way. And that was why a lot of people gave him that vote. Oh, this man, they see him as a disciplined person, as this, as that. And that was where this integrity of a thing came into place. But at the end of the day, what are we seeing? Are they, is the government not even worse than even the PDP that everybody was crying about? That every time then you will see protest upon protest upon protest. Now see what is happening. People cannot even protest. Is it only when you have opportunity that you go and protest? Now, if you are hungry, you just keep it to yourself. That is the way this government has placed everything. So coming now to say, oh, yeah, Igbo presidency, Northern presidency, this and presidency, it has to come from the Southwest. Oh, now watch, they are deceiving themselves just for them to get it and begin to fix them. And that's why they will tell you, oh, somebody made this one, somebody made this one. Oh, they made few individuals. Even Goodluck Jonathan told us, you made somebody a billionaire or whatever. Is that what we are talking about? How many people have you been able to lift out of poverty? No, let's even expatiate it. You talk about the Igbos. Go and check the Igbos. An average Igbo man is doing well for himself. He does not need the presidency to make life better for him. They are still struggling and they are getting their ways through. Go and check the standard of living of the Igbos. We are talking about the masses and the standard of living of the people from the north. Check whether they are the same. Yet they've been in power for only God knows when. They always brag that they are always in power. Tell me whether it is reflecting. And I'll continue to say it. This Igbo presidency, it is still going to be business as usual. For them, those who feel that they've arrived, those who feel that they are leaders in that area, they are just looking for that opportunity to be there, to be able to control, and they will do the same thing. It's not going to be different from those who have ruled before from other regions. It's not going to be different. Now the northerners, the masses there are supposed to be happy that their person is there. I think the people that are being favored are these S-men because they are atrocities they've been involved in. So they are doing it without anybody arresting them. I think that those are the people we can say yes of a truth whether they are benefiting. But what they are doing, whether it is good to the nation, it's a different ball game entirely, which everybody, you know the answer. But when you talk about genuine people from that area, with innocent people from the north, tell me whether they are gaining anything. Is it not the same Buhari's state that people have been protesting because of what is happening over there? So tell me, of what use is the president who is even from their place? So this Igbo presidency, to me, it is just for those elites, those politicians. It is just for them. Once they get it, they will begin to share the resources among themselves. And what is the percentage of all of them put together, whether they are from the north, the politicians from the north, from the south, and every other places? What is their percentage compared to the masses? So it is going to be the business as usual. It's not going to be different unless we have somebody who is really competent, who is ready to pull the trigger, who is ready to who will have the political will to do the right thing. But if we continue to say, because our people have not gotten it, it's still going to be a business as usual. The suffering will still continue. What we need now is somebody who is able to do somebody who is genuine, that will do the right thing. That is what we need to be hoping for and we'll be praying for. Like praying in the sense that, because some of them, you will think that this person is good, this person is going to make life better for us. You will see all the person's credentials, antecedents, and everything. By the time they get there, You will be surprised. You will be disappointed. But I believe that this man will be able to do this. Those who you think that you believe that will do it, they will get there. It is something different you're going to be seeing again. I don't just know why it is like that. I don't know why it is like that. So blaming Goodluck Jonathan to me, I don't. It's neither here nor there. Because even the Goodluck Jonathan was there. Of what use is he to his people when he was there? Buhari is there. Can you say you are enjoying Buhari, or those who are from that area are enjoying him? Forget all these shambolic, what is it called, projects they embark on. No government will be there that will not do one or two things. But what they do is another thing. Whether it's reflecting in the lives of the people or it's reflecting to the country, it is a different ballgame entirely. Because if really they've done, or they are priding themselves to have done one or two things, we will not be where we are today. We will not be where we are today. One step forward, many steps backward. So what are we talking about? Whether you blame Jonathan, you don't blame Jonathan, it makes no difference. The reason why these people are fighting for this zona, whatever, or it has to be here, it has to be there, it's still the same thing. Even the southwest that everybody is looking at, maybe it will go to the southwest. Tell me whether it is going to change anything. I don't think so. It is all about putting themselves there. It's just like a playing ludos. Okay, you go there, you go there, you go there. They will compensate individual rather than compensating the masses. That is just the business they are all after, compensating those who have worked for them. And that was why Buhari came in 2015. He was talking about, those who gave him 5% and 97%. You don't expect those who gave him 5% for him to concentrate on that in that zone. So what are we talking about? Somebody that people perceive to that is going to be neutral, is going to do the right thing, who the people perceive that is a disciplined person. So what are we talking about? So to me, all of these people, for those who are still clamoring for it has to be Igbo presidency, it's going to be business as usual, because they're still going to put themselves and be reshuffling themselves from one ministry to the other, giving themselves one appointment or the other. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning what this man called Kokori accusing Goodluck Jonathan for. Thank you.